Before we announce the winning title, we asked some avid readers what they think is the very essence of a good book.
I think the essence of a good book, like any art form, is that it's great if it has some sort of evocative experience. So if it makes you feel a certain way, whether that be that you learn something from it, or that you feel sadness or happy or joy, or it makes you look at your life in a new way.
I think the essence of a good book is something that just captivates you. Everyone sees the world differently, but I think something that just captures you, draws you in, really brings you on that story arc where you're just like on the edge of your seat.
What makes a good book is one that you can get lost in, one that you're always thinking about, you're almost feeling like you're the main character, or you're wanting to continue on the story even when you're not reading it.
A good book will stay with us in our memory, and we will want to go back to it.
The first book I read I was 58. My favourite books to read is autobiographies, finding out people's lives, because you see them there on the TV, you see them in the newspaper there, and there's only a snippet about them. But when you delve down into them, you find out a little bit more about them.
The essence of a good book is something that makes you feel empathy, that can put yourself in someone else's shoes to learn what they have experienced.
I think a good book evokes vulnerability, because vulnerability evokes empathy and connection and shows the real human spirit. So I think vulnerability is key.
I think books are able to capture people in a way that sometimes visuals aren't, because they're very intimate. Like when you read a book, you're taking it with you, you're getting engrossed in it, and as you flip each page, it just feels like you are there in the moment with the character.
The reason I read is to relax. I find my happy place when I'm reading a book. I think reading is really associated with a person's well-being. I think it does an awful lot to help our well-being, and I just love it. I find it very comfortable and relaxing.
And thanks to all of you for sharing your thoughts.